Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Choose Your Role, your favorite show on the internet, and one of the places where I'm not blue this week. I am your DM extraordinaire, AJ, and tonight we will be going a little bit short as Pat could not be here. And before we go through the introductions, I got some stuff to read. We got 3 ads, so please buckle in. First ad is for a podcast called Lizards and Locations. If you're looking for shenanigans, check out Lizards and Locations. With multiple campaigns full of laughs, bad plans, and lovable idiots, there's something for everybody. Join them once a week for TTRPG fun and daring adventures that never go right. Find the full show on YouTube or audio only on your favorite podcast app. Remember to subscribe for Happy Lizards and head over to the Patreon for additional art and homebrew content. Lizards and Locations. That is ad number 1. And ad number 2 is something that I am personally connected to. Fenn's Guide to the Myriad Realms. Their Kickstarter is, I believe, we have been fully funded, where you get to explore multiple pre-generated soft settings, as in they are not full-on campaign settings, but locations to plug and play into your role, each with their own spells, monsters, magic items, and species. I'll be linking that in the chat. I personally was a part of this Celestial-based one that I got assigned for a monster called the Eclipse. It devours all light, including the light of hope in every mortal. I got to be really mean about that one. And the final ad is for another Kickstarter called Shiny Good, a $1 magic item supplement made by my friend Cass that got funded in about 5 hours. All you have to do is pledge $1 and you'll get 10 high-quality magic items. I'm trying to pitch to them to the cow ring. That I pledged 50. That means I get to suggest an item. All right, and now we can begin with intros.
Alright, well, the blue one's not here, so we'll skip to the red one. Hello everyone, I'm Odin, I play Dahlia, I also play Zen on the Tuesday game, and I am the DM for the One Piece game that I swear exists. Someday. Maybe.
Theoretically.
Technical difficulties that happened last Monday, so yeah. In other news though, I finished my thesis film, guys. I'm free.
Yeah, he's finally free. So tomorrow, I'll make some barbecue for him.
Nice. Good job, Broden. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Get your degree.
I will, in fact, post the turtle.
Hello, I am the turtle. I am Micah. In this game, I am Yordrick, the Turtle Warlock. In theoretical One Piece game, I am Schrodinger Sherman, also known as Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the gunslinging mink. And sometimes I do one-shots on this channel.
Oh,
That's pretty much it right now.
Sorry, someone in the chat said it sounds like he's in a tunnel, and I realized that I have my controller plugged in, so I think it defaulted to my controller for picking up me. So hopefully that just fixed it. Sorry.
Oh.
I was playing Persona.
Well, we can double check it, but next.
Speaking of
Perfect.
Yep. Well, I'm Salkus in this game. I play Peleus, Tiefling Pugilist on Mondays. When God wills it, I play Kenshi, the Human Vagabond. And also, when God wills it on Tuesday, I get to play Mina, the Tiefling Cleric.
All right. Next.
Speaking of Cleric.
Got no clerics. Hi everyone. I'm Toma. I play Scrap the Kobold Alchemist here on every Saturday, and as the others have mentioned, God willing, I play Suru, the Sky Doctor Rogue, on Mondays, and that's all I do on this channel. And I'm not a super social person apparently, because I don't do nothing on the blue sky.
Sky is blue.
I'm almost at 2,600 followers.
But you actually
Right.
try to interact with this guy. I occasionally look at funny pictures and funny posts, and that's it.
I enjoy
Yeah,
art.
because I'm good at yapping. And I believe the recap is just you again.
Me again. Assuming we're ready for that.
Go on, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
White.
Say my name.
This tab. Last time on Far and Wide, the session started off with the group coming down from their combat with the bandit leaders. Burns on our fire genasi, which was crazy because that shouldn't happen, and super high tensions as everyone wasn't sure what was about to happen next. The group started off by deactivating and finding any remaining traps in the basement and the house, and made our way upstairs.
You can
But
do it.
before that, Peleus was not exactly in the best of shape and was reacting negatively to Dahlia being in the state that she was in, and began to escalate the situation again, being shut down by Scrap before he left to go in search of things that he could do to help in the meantime. Wait. Hold
Come
on.
on, you can do it.
No, I don't know if I can. I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Oh no.
Did you forget what you wrote, or can you not read out loud?
I feel like my knowledge of what happened is clashing with what I wrote down.
You went to the
Go
sword.
Go with what you wrote. That was probably the most closest to the source.
Oh, that's why it's okay. I figured out why. It's because I wrote down the wrong name.
Ah.
Flora also went outside with Peleus, but they went in two separate directions to search for food and water, neither coming back with much show for their efforts, and Peleus even collapsing onto the ground shortly before making it back to the house. Flora then dragged him inside and had Scrap assist with making sure he was in all right shape. Scrap would then give Peleus a sedative so that he would be forced to rest, as he was actively putting himself in danger by not doing so. Scrap would then have a long talk with Flora about letting others in to help her, and how fed up he is with the group refusing to talk about their issues and hurting each other because of it. Scrap then, after leaving her with her thoughts, went downstairs to have a conversation with Yordrick and try and piece together where everything went wrong, settling on it probably being due to Kara's death, with the group being unable to do anything about it. Though throughout all of this, it also came out that Scrap was frustrated with nothing being done to solve the problems the group's having back in Illyria, and that he doesn't trust leaving the city with them until they have had time to work through their trauma. Yordrick spent the night on watch due to the others all being injured, and to just being out cold and out of commission entirely. Scrap kept an eye on who he could between taking naps, and in the morning Scrap got some water from a nearby well that was somehow missed by the tieflings. Scrap and Peleus visited Dahlia's inner world and had a conversation with Inara, and explored a bit of the inner world in an attempt to learn more in hopes of helping Dahlia more than they could so far. This would lead to both of them taking on some of her burden and awaking with more blood than they knew what to do with, and then, when questioned, assured Flora that nothing had happened. A while later, Dahlia finally awoke, and the group worked together to bury the ashes of the bandits that died, and made their way upstairs to cook some lunch, with the session ending as Scrap played chess with Dahlia through chess notation.
Alright, good job. Get a reroll. I'm gonna roll the die of formality. 1, 2, 3, Toma.
Yeah, I
I'm
was.
free of this curse.
The reason I felt like I was having a stroke is because I'd written Dahlia down instead of Flora in like 2 places, and I was like, "This isn't
Okay.
right." Hold on.
This doesn't sound. Yeah, no, you know, she was up and walking around
Yeah,
the whole
it was
time.
messing with me because I
great.
was like, "No, Dahlia was unconscious." Hold on.
Well, so I did roll a d4 instead of the normal d6. Speaking of Dahlia, she is gonna be right back. So yeah, keep that in mind for your interactions.
Well, I was gonna play chess notation, but I guess they are in the bed.
Yep. So find some other way to begin.
So I guess this is after we had lunch and Dahlia is resting then.
Yes.
So is anyone else feeling particularly out of it today?
You just look over and see Yordrick, and he has noticeable bags under his eyes.
Getting better. Slowly. Yorick, do you need to sleep? There is a bed downstairs.
And there's 2 couches in here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything tastes like iron.
Probably all the blood.
Yeah, probably all the blood.
Scrap, do you need to lay down for a bit? I'll take that as a yes.
We should probably talk a little bit about our plan before any of us conk out again.
Okay.
Clearly, we did not capture the target for the... I'm forgetting the word for a money on a person.
The bounty.
Bounty.
Yes. Yeah, I do not believe it would be very hard to just tell people we failed if anyone were to ask, considering we did tell people this is what we were doing. As far as all the stuff from downstairs, just kind of gestures towards the both of you, like trying to get ideas from y'all.
Personally, I think we should take what we can. Reinvest it elsewhere.
Dahlia really seemed to want to turn it in for some reason.
I don't think she's thought it through just yet.
I'm not sure what is to be gained by turning it into the town that we know we are effectively going to dismantle the government of.
Precisely what I'm talking about. If we give the money back to the guards, and the guards are dismantled, that money becomes essentially just a bunch of money that people find back at the police station. They don't necessarily know who it's from, who it goes to.
We had a list of all the stuff, AJ. None of it had, like, monikers or logos around it, did it?
No, because it wasn't really merchandise. It was more just
Stuff
Rich
they
as
had
people have-
stolen from
yes.
people.
because most traveling merchants don't tend to brand everything. That'd
That's
be very
fine,
time consuming.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, oh, this box has the shipping logo of Blotty Blot or something.
Nope.
Okay. Where is that list of stuff? It's in here somewhere.
There's no guarantee the merchants would even show up back at the police station or the guard station in order to reclaim their items.
If need be, we could just store it in my lantern while we travel about, similar to the other goods we found.
Either that or we can borrow Dolly's bag of holding.
That too. Or
Just puts a bag on the table and reaches way down into it.
Do you have one of hers, or did you have your own?
I think he got his own a while ago.
Pulls out a bottle of aged Leonian wine way from the bottom of it.
Just go full Mary Poppins.
did you
and pull
pick
out
up one of
something much
those?
longer than the bag.
I think I've had this one longer than Dahlia's had hers.
Yeah, because it's your small one.
I always thought she was the one holding onto the bags.
I believe she has the
Well.
cold storage one.
Fair enough. I don't think refrigeration will be an issue with most of what's downstairs.
Now, as far as when we get back to the town, hopefully when we've rested and regained our capabilities a bit, Yor just notably takes a long yawn at that. The people you and Dahlia spoke with, did they have a direct means of communicating with them or any kind of schedule we need to be aware of?
We know where to find them, and they would know where to find us. We can speak with them whenever we feel we were ready.
And their main thing is that they just would help us get in and then leave us to our own devices?
They will help us get in, make entry, preferably undetected, and will create a diversionary attack on the prison, hoping to free as many people as possible, draw as many guards, and cause as much chaos as they can. Ideally, it will draw attention away from us, which will give us time to find our target.
We almost died confronting a bandit.
In her own house, where she had clearly had much time to prepare for traps, as I just kind of look down at the, I'm assuming one of the many triggered bear traps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and confronting a vampire in charge of a city in their own house is gonna be easier?
No, it'll likely be far more difficult.
More than likely. That's why I say we
Especially
try
considering
to
we still don't have any actual concrete information on them.
We know they're a vampire, we know they're undead, we know they have monstrosities, use charm abilities, and that's around it. I think we can definitely count on a strong fighter being at the very end of our journey, at the very least. But that's never really stopped us before, has it?
Not really, but it is certainly an idea to properly get specific things to deal with said item, said situations beforehand.
Like what, Yordrick?
Let me look in my bag. Do I? I think I have holy water in here.
I think I bought you the holy water, if I'm not mistaken, unless you have
Yeah,
an old
I
set.
have one thing of holy water, and I still have just 2 things of alchemist fire from a long time ago. Above game, I also still have protection from good and evil stuff if we want to use that, considering it would be undead.
I also have an holy water.
I still have this scroll of mass healing word that I haven't used yet.
Well, hold on to it, you might need it.
Yeah, probably. I got a folding ladder. Would that help?
Maybe?
Maybe.
just carry it through the front door. We just gotta go fix a light bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a high vis vest.
Yeah, just
No,
I'll
York
carry
just
a
got the
clipboard behind
ladder,
you.
Place got the clipboard, and Scraps just got the vest on.
Yeah.
We have to all have hard hats, though.
Yeah, very important.
To be honest, Yordrick, I think our greatest weapon against these sorts of creatures is lying in the room over there.
You're just gonna kind of look towards the room and look back at you. I don't think we should really trust on that to necessarily be used. Because one, she's not, from what I understand, she doesn't want to be a weapon. And 2, from my experience, for the past couple times that it's happened, not really a safe, does air quotes, weapon to be near.
If she can control it, then it should be fine.
I have yet to see her properly do that.
I've seen
Well, yes,
her
I
do
think I'm the only thing that stopped her from killing everybody yesterday.
If I can control myself, under similar circumstances, I'm sure someone like her can as well.
Were you not raised effectively your entire life to?
Can I make a statement about what caused that to happen, by the way?
Looks
on.
over towards you.
The reason Dahlia went, he does in air quotes, crazy, is because she and Nara were disagreeing about what they were going to do, so the body just acted on its own. If they both agree on what they're doing, they're a lot stronger together.
Okay, and how much of a disagreement does it take for her to go to just start lashing out at everybody?
I think throwing a man through a door to his death might have set some things over the edge.
A little bit of that, how the bandit was treating her underlings, all of the nonsense from the last few days. Kind of just all piled up together to the point that I guess Dahlia really didn't want to kill the person, but Anara really did, and kind of just snapped or something. I don't know the exact details, I just know that it was explained to us that it was a disagreement between the two of them that caused the issue.
Scrap's right. I don't know, maybe we can talk with her a bit more later when she's feeling a bit better. But I think if we can convince both of them that what they're doing is right when we return to the city, I think we can rely on her more.
We're just gonna kind of rub the brow of his head for a second. We have to deal with this situation in general because of the cult's list and because the town itself is not quite right. But whenever we get back to Illyria, I believe a discussion needs to be had about Dahlia's stability and continued outings until such time that she gets proper help.
Oh, I'm not leaving the city with you guys until everyone's worked out their shit.
Dear goodness, no.
Here, that Yordrick, even you.
Just sort of looks at you for a moment.
It was a joke, I have no idea what your shit is.
Oh, it's gonna result in you putting someone through a door and getting them shot in the head, then maybe we should address it.
Okay, to be fair to Yordrick, that was Flora who did the chucking.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
It was an analogy.
Fair enough. You did make a man walk forward and through a minefield, effectively. Or at least tried to.
I had a plan and the plan didn't work.
You used a hostage as a meat shield.
The implication was to watch for fear in him so that I could avoid any traps.
Why would he feel fear if he knew where the traps were?
Because I didn't, and I was having him walk in front of me.
Okay. Something we need to also talk about at some point. Basic rules of engagement. I don't feel like we're all on the same page with what is okay and what isn't.
But as rules.
Unspoken rules. For example, these people weren't trying to kill us, so I wasn't trying to kill them. Hell, even the bandit leader I didn't want to kill, I would have preferred to take her alive. At the very least, her bounty is worth more that way.
I thought we were all trying to do that until
That's what I understood the plan to be.
the event.
The reckoning.
The thing.
the who's and what's its.
True. So, Yordrick, in the future, I feel it might cause problems if we use people who have surrendered to us and who have been disarmed and are no longer a threat to be used as frontline meat shields. Can we agree to that sort of level of decency, please?
Again, my intent was not to...
Your intent doesn't matter, the consequences of your actions matter.
Kind of looks at the bear trap marks on my leg. Yes, consequences.
So are we clear on that then?
I can't lift somebody off the ground if I wanted to.
Scrap, I have hardly anything to say about your rules of engagement. You seem fairly well put together when it comes to that sort of thing.
Oh, I thought this was like a. I thought this was like
all the
a.
bombs.
Well, I was even on your side with the necromancer back then, so I mean, I feel
I
like
thought this was like a group improvement sort of thing.
it might potentially Scrap. If you ever firebomb some innocent person for no reason, then yes, I'll have something to say to you.
I feel like most of us would be
He
concerned with
squints a little bit, looking into the middle distance. Oh, it'll be for a reason.
Okay, not going to touch on that for right now. So, Yordrick.
I said yes. Did no one hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh. Yeah, he just sort of nods at it.
Okay, good. I'll have more of a discussion with Flora about her anger issues later. It's the only thing I can think of with why she decided to take that course of action.
I might have had
I think she's out on a walk
a
right
big
now.
talk with her while you were unconscious.
Oh,
It's partially pertaining to the stuff at the library.
What?
Scrap,
Y'all
what's
at the above game when y'all were at the library talking about honorable death and whatnot.
I mean, I guess kinda. It was mostly it was a little bit of a confrontation and a little bit of a sorting out where she stood on things and getting her to think harder about what she wanted, because she's very clearly in this place that's not great.
what did she say?
She kinda didn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I sort of just told her what my perspective of how things was, and tried to be as logical in the execution as I could, and she sort of stopped reacting at one point. She was initially really aggressive, and then she stopped. And then I went downstairs because I was frustrated and I had to talk with Yordrick.
Alright. I swear sometimes I have no idea what that woman wants out of the rest of her life.
She may not have an answer to that herself.
Probably not.
From what I understand, it feels as though much of her life was decided for her and then taken away from her.
Taken away, she chose to run away.
She was... I think the equivalent was unhonorably discharged.
Sorry about
But
that.
also, I guess that could mean the whole corpse pile thing we mentioned a little while ago might have triggered some stuff with her.
So I just
Since
don't understand that one.
Well, she was dishonorably discharged from the army, and apparently the mass graves are basically because there was the thing that got brought up with the unhonored dead or something being raised as zombies, and I guess there's just big mass graves of the people who died dishonorably or something. And
Fairly common practice with warfare, unfortunately.
well, I guess that upset her a bit, and that might have been some of what was happening yesterday, but also just all of the other stuff.
I'll have to sort out whatever her problem is as well. We can't be walking around with two somewhat unstable bombs.
I think everybody should go to therapy.
I think one is enough. I don't need therapy, I'm fine.
Scrap, you see whenever he says 2 unstable bombs, Yordrik just kind of looks towards you and then looks back to Peleus.
What?
Hmm.
Is there something on my face?
You almost killed yourself yesterday trying to help when there wasn't much to be done in that moment.
Quite literally worked yourself to exhaustion.
No, I did. But I got back up again just like I always do.
But you don't think that that's a symptom of a bigger issue that may be able to be assisted with therapy?
Do you think therapy is going to protect my family? Therapy will protect me from a hungry bullet or an angry harpy?
Oh, right, animal.
Yeah, the
Like,
Sorry, I got confused for a second.
It's okay, it's the same name, I get it.
Yeah. No, but it may assist you with keeping a clear head and making more rational decisions in dire situations.
I don't think I'm going to take tactical advice from someone who sits in an office all day.
No.
Wait,
Think
you're
they'd
saying
be
that to
giving you
Yordrik?
tactical advice.
Yeah,
He's
Yordrik,
talking about
get
the
out of
therapist.
Yeah.
Oh,
office.
okay,
No,
right.
Yordrik, get out of the office.
Okay, no, I was
Go
confused by that statement for a second.
Oh, Yordrik, always hanging out by the water cooler.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be giving you tactical advice. I think they'd be helping you deal with anything
yourself.
that's bothering you so that you can make better tactical decisions without putting an emotional reliance on them. I'm not a therapist. I don't know the words for this.
Want to deal with that? Maybe I take advice from someone who has a bit more discipline in their life. I wish I could go to our soldier for that, but that seems to be lacking, so maybe I'll stop by a temple back in Illyria.
Religion could also work.
Above game, just imagine you stepping into a temple, your feet immediately start smoking.
Not how that works.
Man, is it hot in
No,
here, or is it
but-
just me?
I was really hoping that with Flora, when I introduced her a little bit more to Sedona, that she'd relax a little more. But I think it made her more anxious.
What do you mean?
I mean, I kind of just go with whatever happens and hedge my bets and try and figure out what's going to happen beforehand so that it's not a big surprise. But Flora seems to have taken it and gone in a I can't control anything, so why does it matter direction.
You tried to give her comfort in the idea of life being random, but it just caused more worry.
Yeah.
That might be because of her military structure-based life for so long.
Well, that battle is one I think she might have to fight alone at this point. Until we get to malaria and she can deal with it, I suppose. Although she hasn't seemed to taken your advice, my advice, or Dahlia's advice, so... I don't know, rule of 3? Surely the 4th time's the charm?
What if we just trauma dumped all of our trauma for Flora onto Cedric and he dealt with it?
God, I
I
wish.
don't feel like that would be a healthy relationship. Healthy continuation to their relationship.
Is that not what
I
he's
don't
there
think
for?
so. Well,
Well, whenever I tend to visit, I tend to not stick around for very long. Not a big fan of sitting in the chair.
I mean, a significant
a
other
nice
would
chair?
help.
Oh, they have very nice chairs, I just don't want to be the one sitting in them.
A
Why not?
significant other would be there to help one deal with their issues, but
Because the walls are not soundproofed.
What does that have to do with the chairs?
don't worry about it. Scrap will tell you when
You'll
you're
learn
older.
about it when you're older.
Oh, look, there's that brain cell.
Thanks, Mike. I
He
hand it
just
over.
blinks and looks
cockgun.
confused. I'm 17. I'm plenty old. What are we talking about?
The
No.
fucking...
When you're older. Oh, right now?
Why didn't you just say that?
I tried to give her at least a little bit of respect.
Well, now you've just drawn it out and made it awkward for everybody.
Well, you're the one who kept asking about it.
Because you weren't
Maybe
being
maybe
honest
s-
about it.
Maybe some things are just aren't meant to be learned.
Oh, that sounds fake.
My leg hurts. I'm gonna go lie down.
Hey, speaking of which, perception checks from every boy.
Ah, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking for.
That skill we're all good
16.
at, right? Right?
Well.
I mean, I sometimes am.
Right?
So given the distance in between, Yordrick hears Dahlia starting to stir.
Hello?
Do we have the doors open here so we can just hear her crying?
Oh,
I don't know. I
that's
just-
a,
Not just the conversational hi from the other room.
you could just decide.
I
yes,
have
you
done
do.
that before.
Dogs, you could just decide. Yes, you do. No one would have stopped.
Okay, sure, yeah, fine. Doors are open.
Doors open. Let's go.
I
That
guess.
was heard.
Well, it seems as though she's awake.
Okay. Dahlia, do you want to come out of the bed for a while?
Yes, please.
Okay. Go over and, like, ask her where she wants to go.
I don't know, where's everyone else?
Currently, Flora's out on a walk, and Yordrick, I think, might be heading to bed soon. Otherwise, Scrap is still at the table.
Okay. Can you take me to Yordrick?
I believe he's right out here, actually.
Yordrick!
Hmm.
Can I see you real quick?
Turn and look at you as Palace is taking you through the doorway.
Okay. So I need to say this to everyone, but Yordrick, you seem very particularly perturbed from when it happened.
Yeah.
I know I said it before, I'm really sorry about blowing up like that. And also, Inara, I mean, she can't really speak, and you don't seem to want to go in, so she made a little letter, and I just wanted to give it to you.
Show creation bard a little letter.
I was saying in my head, I'm like, she can do that?
I mean, assume she could just tell her what to write down.
Well, it's more of like she just draws something in there and Dahlia just used the creation bar to make it out here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that makes sense.
You gotta go take it and look at it.
Say it's a it's a very you can tell like where Dahlia can draw really well. This is very like child's drawing, like stick figures. Like clearly someone who's trying but not skilled with it.
and it just is a picture of like a little flame, but like with white hair instead of Dahlia's red hair. There's just like a pile of what looks like other stick figures on the floor behind her, and it just has a bunch of little sad faces on it. And as you kind of look on the other side, it just says, "I'm sorry."
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I thought this first side was a threat,
No.
but then I turned it over.
No, I mean, I feel bad about it. I think she feels bad about it.
He'll kind of look at both sides for a moment, and either just a flat piece of paper, or was it like a folded letter? Or...
It's like a little flat piece of paper. On the other side is the apology, and then a little doodle on the other side.
Well, I would hope neither one of you would purposely want to hurt us, so I can understand you feeling bad and apologizing for the situation. At this current moment, all of us are hurt physically, and some of us are having emotional or other issues. I do accept your apologies, understand them, though I do think it would be a very good idea for us to address this at a later date.
I mean, I did want to... Personally, I've come to a decision about certain stuff I want to do. I mean, we need to handle the vampire thing here. We're here. We
Yes,
need to handle it before anything else.
Whether it be for the city or to stop the list, yes.
Personally, I think afterwards I would like to take quite the break to do better, get better. I have a small list of things that I like for all of us to do and get done that I think would be beneficial for both the guild and for ourselves as people.
You are saying stuff we have similarly been talking about out here.
Cool. So I want to take like 2 months off after this and just kind of go to therapy and do shit.
Not a bad idea for a collection of you. Kind of eyes Peleus, who's, I'm assuming, still supporting you.
I'd imagine she's still using him for like a crutch, yeah.
I give you a don't push it look. I don't know how to quite to describe that.
I would assume
I
just
bet-
like a glare.
Pretty much.
You glare at him, but he still just kind of looks at you for a second, then looks back to Dahlia.
I think the first step I want to take, and I'm saying this here because I want all of your opinions, and we're talking about, you know, sharing things. I like to write to my uncle and my cousin, and I like to invite them over to the guild. I like to be able to sort of, I don't know, reconcile, come to
Watch them fight?
terms. No, not if I don't have to.
And I
He's-
prank them.
Maybe, alright? Look, he's family. I need to get that figured out, alright? He's done a lot of horrible things to me in the past, but maybe if we can solve some shit, I'm sure he may have reasons. They're not, no matter what his reasons are, they're not good reasons, but maybe it could help with the process of starting to heal, okay?
Yordrick has kind of a little bit of a sour look on his face for a moment. This is the uncle who is effectively head of your household, correct?
No,
Grandpapa?
Grandpa's the head of the house. My uncle is my cousin's father. He's also a shinobi, I guess, under my grandfather, but... I mean, technically...
Above game, I'm just trying to make sure. Is your uncle a part of the people that are hunting down?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
I just had to make
she
sure in
would
my head
not
I had
invite him
family.
if he was.
Yeah, that's why I was kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
confused for a moment.
Ah, yes, the enemies who want to enslave me and shackle me.
Yes,
torture
that was
me
where my
for
confusion
life.
was, because I
No.
was thinking,
Invite them into my
Okay.
home. Yeah,
But it's Quimus.
but
No,
it's
no, no, no.
Festivus.
Grandpa's side of the family, not the fucks that are trying to ruin my entire existence.
Okay, yeah, that was. I just had to make sure that was clear in my head for a second. It's still a little bit of a sour look on his face. This is the cousin who kind of does the pushing motion of like pushing someone over into water.
So is there actually motion for that specific thing?
Well, it's more
Yes,
just like
yes.
a motion for like
Turn and push.
So then
this is
goes
the cousin who mercilessly bullied you,
Yes.
and as I understood it, did not have any proper punishment upon doing that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be straight up. I fucking hate him. Part of me really does not like him. But
Good.
If
Reasonable.
I want to start doing better, and maybe confront some of my own shit, even if that just means that I beat the shit out of him and make it known that he can't do that shit anymore, or maybe re-reconcile, maybe he apologizes, who knows. Point
Let me ask you this.
being,
In Weckingar, there is a method of dealing with grievances between multiple people that is effectively combat without having to kill the person for certain grievances.
I like that idea.
Does your culture have a similar
No.
action?
Granted, it's good for us to confront him here in Illyria. Rather, back in Narabani, he is a samurai, which makes him of a
Less-
high stature.
So less standing over here.
Exactly. Technically, if I were to do anything over there, he'd have all rights to arrest me and or hold me for execution. I don't think he'd go that far. Genuinely, I don't think he'd go that far. But I think he would kind of abuse that power. I mean, he's always kind of seen me as the weaker one. I mean, granted, he's much bigger than me, so I see why.
Well, if you want to talk about it at a later time, I can explain the process for issuing a challenge such as this, if you think that might help your interactions with them.
If it comes down to we have to get into a confrontation, maybe that is a good method to establish a rules for the combat if needed to happen. Frankly, I'd like to try to avoid it if we can.
Could your grandpa also be there?
I could ask if he can be there. Alternatively, we do have my uncle, who I guess technically would be higher ranking than my cousin, and he might listen to his dad.
What is your relationship with your uncle, though?
Oh, we have a pretty good relationship. I mean, the issue is more he just kind of spoiled his son, my cousin, more than...
Was he aware of all the bullying?
I think at first they just didn't believe it, because you have to understand it is a bit outlandish for some of the shit he's done.
That doesn't make it better.
Why don't... No, if this is the course of action you want to take, then I think it's right that we support you. And I will support you as well.
As you literally support her.
Yes, quite literally in this case.
And I appreciate
Why
it.
don't we send the letter. We'll see if they even accept it. And if they wish to visit, then you can handle the situation and them as you see fit.
Alright.
Your problem. Technically all of our problems as well by extension, but you know.
Well, that's why maybe when this happens, you all can be there for moral support. Please do not jump him.
Okay, but just say the word.
We'll have buckets of water on standby.
Look, I'm fairly certain we're both of an equal-ish sort of rank, just different nations, so it would probably be fine. We have honor duels in my country as well, Yordrick.
Well, this isn't necessarily honor, it's more of just, rather than having to have an unorganized brawl in the middle of the longhouse, you both get weapons, you go outside, not aiming to kill each other in most cases, but deal with it that way.
Yes, that is what an honor duel is.
I mean, to be fair, he does believe that my grandfather gives me more special treatment than him, so I can understand, some of the issues.
That still seems like a bit of an escalation on his part.
Yeah,
He attempted to drown you.
he's done more than
Oh.
that, but yes.
But
I mean, I was gonna keep it a secret, but with all this nonsense that's been happening, my plan when we got back to Illyria was to work something out with my family to invite you all to a big family dinner, since it seems like you're all missing interactions with family.
That still sounds lovely.
We can still do both.
Whoa, why aren't we doing that?
I was gonna say, why aren't we doing Scrap Thanksgiving dinner? Why not?
No, we are doing that, but Scrap is now telling you so that you maybe look forward to something.
Good.
Say
It was
that-
going to be a surprise, but now it seems like y'all need something to look forward to.
That sounds awesome.
you mentioned
Quick.
that being
Oh, yeah?
one thing you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. I have a list of things I think would be useful for everyone to do. And you want me to be honest, right? To speak my mind so we can get some stuff squared away. Yes?
As long as you don't insult my shell, then yes.
Why would I insult your shell? It's a very beautiful green.
Thank you.
We got into this mess by people holding everything in. I think it's time people aired their laundry.
Okay. Then I am going to air, I guess, my grievances, as it were. And most of this is constructive criticism and some things I would like for you all to do, if that's alright. Okay, some of this is just actually me as the guild leader telling you this is what you're going to do with some of your free time, but yes. And I am going to put my foot down on that one.
Does it
Okay.
have to do with actually getting the store going?
Yes, which is going to put me to my first part. Yordrick, for the love of God, use your resources, please. You can be an amazing store owner, and I really want you to be. I mean, initially, and I know me and Scrap are the only original members of the guild, but the initial goal was to just create, do this until we had enough money to just make a place like a place to sell stuff and be a merchant's guild. This initially was never supposed to be a straight up adventurers guild.
Then you got involved with demons.
Demons and everything else that's going on, and it's a lot to handle.
Hi, it's me. I'm the demon.
Yes,
Oh, no, the demons before you.
I'm also involved with this demon. Yes.
Hey.
Hey,
I do finger guns, but my hands are tied right now.
you can do it with one.
I thought she was in like a piggyback position, so I was like, how the fuck?
Oh, I was
imagining
she just had one arm over your shoulder, kind of using it as a literal crutch, like.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you
Now,
were still
now,
in the state
Selkis,
of
it's
carried around.
finger crossbows.
Oh, right.
Finger guns is a spell.
Yeah, finger crossbows, perfect.
I don't know how to turn my hand into a crossbow, but that's
That being
beside the
said,
point.
Yordrick, I'm gonna give you some notes right now as a person who's owned a store, and Scrap, if you have any, I think that would be very useful. All right? Are you okay with that, Yordrick?
Yes.
Okay. My recommendation is that as soon as we get back, I want you to work with, and I'm sorry, it's been a day. I need to look at the guild members.
Hassan,
We did
we're
also.
craftsmen.
He's been making raw materials for a while.
Yeah.
And he's happy with that.
Work with Hashan to get some furniture made for the shop. We have the shop ready, but it's just not furnitured. We don't have shelves. Get that all around. Alright, that's gonna be your job. And I want you to write this down. I want you to make one really nice, like, piece of jewelry, and I want you to go and get that enchanted with something minor. This is going to be your kind of store piece, the thing that people catches people's eyes, something they can't actually afford but makes them come into the shop and be like, wow, that's beautiful.
Something in the window.
Exactly. It will be perfect. Then
This kind of goes with the context of what you're doing. Has anyone played Moonlighter?
Yes.
No.
It's
But off topic.
some.
Off topic
Well,
stuff.
it's not really off topic because of the whole store thing in the game.
Put it in the text channel then.
I'm saying it's an
No,
out-of-game thing. in the
It's
middle of
not
the scene.
into the game, so it doesn't matter right now.
maybe on break.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I want you to make 3 nice items. 3 nice pieces of jewelry that aren't enchanted. These are your kind of, the real pieces for when that big wallet kind of character walks into the store and wants to buy something. And then I just want you to make a bunch of just regular jewelry pieces. They can be nice, but something simple that, every person could walk in. They see the item in the window, they come in, oh, I can't afford that. But that's a really nice, simple silver ring that I could buy.
Hmm.
It's putting
are
out the
things I can
bait
do.
and then hooking them. That being said, I also, whether it's for me or someone else, I need you to start learning how to talk to people. If you're running a shop, you have to be charismatic. You got to be able to speak really well. Essentially
As I
saying, if you don't have it, try to go get proficiency in persuasion.
I do have persuasion.
Then
Oh!
use it.
Above game, Yordrick wasn't going to be the guy running the shop, though. He was going to deal with inventory of the shop.
I feel
Originally, we were going to have
I
Hara.
swear you were the one. Well, Hara's not around anymore.
Yeah, I know,
Headass.
that's the thing.
Step
That's
up.
something Yordrick was about to bring up, was that
Nut up or shell up or whatever the fuck and work the counter.
My point being is that maybe you're not running the shop, but you have to be the person to go out and make us known. That is also part of your job. You keep inventory of the store, yes, but you also have to be the one to help sell stuff. You wanted to run a jewelry store, so here's your chance. Run a jewelry store. Even if it's for a little bit whenever we're in town, because besides just Scrap and myself, I feel like we haven't sold anything. I have been able to put my paintings up on market. I have made over 800 gold selling my paintings already.
I learned how to make perfume in this town. I could start selling that.
Perfect. See, Scrap, something I want to learn. I want to learn some alchemy from you. And maybe the perfect place to start is me and you making some perfume for the store.
was attempting to learn blacksmithing so I could make larger pieces, but I haven't had a chance to study more.
Then maybe that's what you should focus on then. If you can already talk to people, then focus on the craft. Let's fill that store up. We got to get somewhere with that. We kind of keep putting it off to go on stuff like this. I mean, Peleus, you're kind of here for the cult. You can make some pottery stuff though, if you wanted.
Well, I have in my off time. I've been mostly giving it to Flora for her booze endeavors.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that later. I don't know where she is.
I don't think she sold much of her product at this point, but
yeah, I need to get her to start going out and doing tastings and getting people interested in the product, and I need her to make a lot more, which again I can help her with. I just need her to do it.
and to make sure she's not dipping into her own supply.
Exactly.
That is an item we probably need to speak upon.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm kind of... I will say this to her when she gets back, I'm a little out of energy with her. Alright?
Did we just turn our store into a high-end retail store?
I'm not sure if we would consider it a high-end retail store because we could sell stuff for the common people, but we have high-end items.
Like one or two to like draw people in.
You know,
Window dressing.
when that noble comes by and they see the really nice stuff, they'll get that. But when other people come by and they realize, oh, there's still some shit in here I can get, perfect.
It was just kind of funny because it went from whatever general store to jewelry and perfume.
The
Say,
ladies' store.
I can put some paintings in there. Play us if you want to make some nice pottery that can go in there. Some nice liquors from Flora. I mean, yeah, it'd be a bit of a high-end store, but it's also kind of a place, you know, it's comfort goods. Something that people go out and buy, you know, when they have a little bit extra money or they want something special for someone.
What if we added perfume to the paintings to make them smell like what they're depicting?
Wouldn't that fade over time?
Also, you have to be
Not
careful.
with enough faith.
You gotta,
Oh god, anything is possible.
you gotta be careful because if you make it too powerful, people aren't gonna want to be too next to it or near it. I could experiment
Well,
with
my
that.
first idea was mixing the perfume into the paint, but that seemed like it'd be overkill.
Yeah. So, Yordra, could you do all that for me? Could you?
I see no reason why I could not.
Thank you. That way, we're much closer to, after this whole cult business is done, not having to deal with a lot of this shit.
Hmm.
Strap.
We'll have more money.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Strap. I mean, you kind of I think you're probably the most there with this group. Genuinely. I mean, you kind of
Oh, that's saying something.
keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're making good potions, some perfumes for the store. I think that's fantastic. If you got time, and I'm trying to delegate this to as many other people as I can, can someone else learn how to fucking drive? Gosh damn it! I'm the only one. I have to sit up on that fucking seat for like 10 to 12 hours a day, driving a cart.
I'm usually up there helping you navigate.
Yes, but okay, maybe you're the exception to this. You kind of are already placing a role here. But typically, you just tell me which way on the road to go after you navigated it out. All right. But like, Playus, you or Flora, or maybe Scrap over there could like take a class on how to drive.
I could probably learn how.
I would really appreciate it.
I'm now trying to figure out if Scrap would need like special assistance for yeah.
It's not like you gotta reach the pedals, dude.
Yeah, it's not like he has to reach the pedals, but I just don't know if there'd be any other complications without short hands.
No, that's the beauty of a horse.
The most you may need is a small booster seat to be able to see above. Depending on where the sitting on the cart is.
Yeah.
Just Scrap walks over the cart. I need a booster seat. I'm not staring at horse ass all day.
Yeah.
Okay, look. Maybe me and Scrap can get some driving lessons together or something when we get back. Okay?
I would appreciate that greatly.
Then
Speaking
you can
of
sit on your ass
funny.
for 12 hours straight in the back of the cart instead of the front.
I can fucking do stuff then, at least. I can at least draw or something.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, Peleus. There is a part of me that has been wanting to strangle you for spending 450 gold on a gosh damn obstacle course without anyone giving a yes or a no to it. I wouldn't be so pissed if you fucking used it. Please teach people how to do stuff when we get back. Okay,
I'm going to try to do that. I think I'm gonna try more with demonstrating rather than just telling you to figure it out.
I was gonna say, I think the last time you tried, it was just
It was not a
Dolly
good
and
roll.
Fleur running through.
None of us rolled well. I think it was like below 10 for all of our rolls. It was really bad.
I think at one point you got a 2, you tried to re-roll, and then you got a natural 1 on it.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Like genuinely, all of our rolls were awful. Mine were just the worst.
Yes, I got you to use your reroll on that too. It was funny.
Yes.
Okay. That is great. Thank you. Does anyone have thoughts or criticism for me or for Inara or I don't know, anything else?
I have one that we talked about. You forgot.
With a message at me.
Okay.
Go on, God.
Do
Say what
Peleus
you-
and I have any continued impressions from the trauma that we processed for you, or is it just there was a lot of pain?
A lot of pain.
So
Some
it wasn't
physical.
like getting some insight into what exactly caused the pain. It was just no, there's pain.
Okay. Oh, and Strap, when you get back, if you need supplies for potions, please have you and the B team go out and grab them. That way there's more hands to do stuff. Or, like, explain to them what you need to look for. That way, you know, we can make more of those perfumes and dyes and stuff.
I can do that for some things.
Obviously, don't
But
have them
for
go
the-
grab stuff too dangerous.
Well, that too, but also I'm gonna need like expensive whale bits for the perfume.
Then we can go and talk to some, like, sailors and people who sell sort of stuff like that.
Really weird the stuff that perfume is made out of, by the way. You'd be surprised what smells, and he doesn't air quotes good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wear much perfume.
Phenomenal like for it. I try not to think about what's in it.
That's fair.
Dahlia, as for you, in the future,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to talk to us, to talk to me, to talk to whoever else when you have problems, so we don't end up in a situation like this
Fair.
again.
For the third time.
Second.
Point made, Godric.
Third? What was the other time? I know there was the cocoon.
No, this was the second time. She did use the mask when we were in the library, but that went fine enough.
Oh.
Hey. I think I have a question. Are you and Inara on the same page for how we're dealing with this vampire? Because if this happens again while we're dealing with a vampire, I think that we all might just die.
I don't think Inara really cares how we deal with the vampire, as long as we're not mind-fielding people or throwing them face first into crossbow bolts. I mean, a lot of that disgusted me.
Sidebar. This is Yordrix throwing a rock at Terry. This is
It
never
is.
going
Yeah.
away.
Kind of
Please
is.
know this.
We can't.
Yeah,
we can't even really.
apparently.
Well, no, we can't even pin that on Yordric. This is fucking Flora's throwing a guy into a crossbow.
Yeah.
But mind fielding the guy.
Oh yeah, minefielding. Yeah. It's just Dahlia said throwing him into a crossbow bolt. So.
You said both.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Micah,
See, Micah,
don't
this is why
stop
I play a
defending yourself.
gremlin. Because I don't do anything really big and bad. I just do little things that add up over time, but no one can point to it as a specific example of me being a shit.
Also, Michael, the more you try to defend it, the more we're gonna make fun of it.
Yeah, that's the other key. Don't defend it. Just own
I
up
mean,
to being an
Strap
ass.
does drug us on the regular without our consent. Like, we can start giving him more shit if we want to.
Yeah, it's definitely
What do you
his
mean
space.
without your
Stop
consent?
doing
I stopped
Hold on.
doing it without your consent.
I don't know, you
He
drug
did
Peleus.
stop doing that.
That was a medical
You
requirement.
know, I feel like that was a little different than when you.
Yeah, he
tried
still
to
drugged him without asking.
Dahlia's drink.
Same
Okay,
principle.
go
but
outside
anyway.
and start slapping. Go ahead and go outside, start slapping each other, see what happens.
Okay. I will make sure that we have a discussion about what is allowed and not allowed. I think personally I'm going to try avoid using the mask a little for now. I think I may have played a little too much with the metaphorical fire. That being said, I'm gonna need help learning how to control that a little bit better. Peleus, you have experience with extra planelier beings fucking around with your abilities.
That's definitely a way of putting it.
Think you can help give some pointers? Something? Or at least, something to... I don't know. Be there to restrain me if shit goes out of hand?
Probably. If anyone has the ability to probably last if you lose control, it'll probably be me.
I'm gonna try my damnedest not to, and in a controlled environment when I do this. But it does need to be done.
That's sort of the right mindset to have. It is a part of you. If you try to fight it too much, well, we've already seen what happens when things get a little bit too conflicted.
True. I had to
When we
remake
get
my
back-
turtle.
Damn, you're right, all of them.
Yep.
I was really sad when I saw that, by the way.
Right? I didn't get to see what everything looked like when I was asleep, but all I know is I have to remake my turtle and my giant fox and everything.
Yeah, the beach was a lot more quiet.
That's a good thing, though. Right?
It was, it was... Scrap, help me, please.
But it's so much fun to watch you struggle.
I am aware of your sadism. It was something. Not the most pleasant time to be in that sword, but it's better now, and hopefully you two will stay on the same page in the future.
It was
Fair
a lot
enough.
darker.
What was that, Scrap?
It was a lot darker.
It was. I don't even think the sun was out.
Oh. Okay.
Listen, Nara told you what it was like in there.
No. She just said that things got out of control, some things got destroyed. I know we argued for a long time, for a minute, and then blacked out, and then woke up with burns. It was not fun.
Right.
I think Hanara would get mad at me if I said any more than there was a big mess to clean up, ask her.
I will attempt to ask her. That being said, she has 2 grievances right now. First off, Yordrick. You haven't said hi to her, and I think she is a little afraid that you may hate her. And same with Flora.
Oh, my main withhold from going in there was my first impression of her that she did not consider me a friend. So I was gonna wait a bit and then try at a later point.
She says, and I quote, the first time was because she was startled. And then this time was because we kind of got into an argument and just lost control.
Eat
Nope.
startled, maybe.
Possibly after this situation, I will go and speak with her.
Things
Okay.
sound like they've settled down a bit more, so...
You could do it while you're while you're having a nap.
I'd rather just nap.
It will put your body to sleep at the very least.
They'll be mentally tired.
Yeah, it is very much. I would really just rather nap right now.
That is fair.
I'm very tired.
I will have to air that grievance later for Flora when she gets back.
Above game, who did Flora like complain to about Inara? Was it me or was it?
It was
Peleus?
Selkus.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was Peleus. I just didn't think.
I think
Yeah.
that
I
was
just
out
knew
while
it
they were
happened.
trying to hunt and failing.
Yeah. I think she
Actually,
mentioned something during that about basically seeing Inara as trying to take over Dahlia and all that, but...
I think there might have been a little bit of it when Scrap confronted her after you were asleep, but I don't know if it was like the full reaction that she had with you.
Yeah, so I mean, if you ask him if they said anything, I mean, then he might talk about it, but I mean... Also, I'm 50-50 on how much Peleus would really remember of those conversations they had.
He was
Considering-
very tired and angry.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else for anyone?
Not that I can immediately think of. We'll have
Okay.
to catch Flora up to date whenever she gets back.
Mhm.
Then, on another note, I really have to use the bathroom, so if you could help carry me just over to the door there.
Yep.
I'm shocked you haven't creation barded crutches.
She just creation barred the note. She doesn't want to do anymore.
Yeah, fair. And while that happens, let me see what the timing is. Since we are going to go short, I say hour and a half is a good spot to take a break.
Perfect.
Because what we might do right now is might just time skip to get you guys back at the thing after a rest. Brad, did you walk out here or?
Yes.
Some of
I
us rode
believe
a
we
cow.
did.
First thing Dahlia seeing when she gets back, though, she is going to pay for an extra week for the horse and the
Yep.
X-Beak.
So would you guys like to do that? Would you guys just say Flora's back with you and then get back to the city?
Yeah, probably. Are we assuming a full rest at some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like...
How is?
No, I want you staying as low as you can this whole time.
Yes, Micah, you're going in with 2 hit points and a dream. Good luck, Chief.
Well, it was more going to be a question of how does Dahlia, Selkus, Peleus, and Scrap look after like a long rest and us making it back to town?
Because it would have taken Dahlia 2 days to get back up to her max.
I was told not to hit the long rest button.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna give you one more day on those, Chief. You and Peleus both.
Like one more over the 2 days we waited for Dahlia?
Yeah,
or-
including that by one more day after you guys get back. They were almost right next to another soul. That's bad.
Okay.
That's
by
not
added,
good.
okay.
That's not good. Okay.
That's not
You say,
good.
like, here's a doomsday core and a screwdriver, and you put a screwdriver next to it.
Oh, fun.
Oh, the demon core! I want that in a mace form.
I'm just now imagining we got this soul and Inara's not, now don't touch this, and then Scrap is just immediately over there with a screwdriver. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I was doing hot girl shit.
Well, so you are back in town. Dolly, do you remember what I had you pay for the fee?
The fee was the first week was provided with the payment into the city, so we never actually got the fee for how much it would cost to hold them there.
That was not true. That's not true.
No, that's true.
No, that's true.
I wasn't there, so I can't.
You flat out said that the payment we made to get into the city also included the first week of.
Well, well, so you guys get back to the guards, and they just look at you. Blink, blink, blink. You can tell. It seems you were unsuccessful.
Quite.
Unfortunately so.
Did you recover any stolen property?
Genuinely, Dolly doesn't know because.
Well, you got some stuff out of a drawer and put it.
Let me see the list here.
Dolly had the sword and the silk.
Yeah, where was the
Sword
list?
and silk. I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, she found it right here.
Oh,
Where was the list of all
I
the
believe it was in the Far and Wide. I was looking for it earlier.
Yeah, because I figured we were gonna sort that out next session, and then it got delayed, and we kept yapping anyways.
I'm scrolling.
I mean, either way, I know you did. You know you did, so you can just say yes.
Yeah, but I was
no.
thinking. Well, I was saying we could very well lie about the amount we had was kind of the idea, but I need to remember what we actually have in it.
I think
Is it
the
not
only
in
thing
Far?
Dahlia knows about is the silk and the sword. She never got a chance to look at anything else.
Well,
yeah,
you did see there was a huge pile of stuff when you first went into the fight.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
Yeah, fucking-
I don't know what they did with that though. She hadn't had a thing to say about that.
I see a picture of Scrap with 2 silver pieces in his inventory. I might have gone too far. AJ, do you have the?
No.
I know it
can
got
get it.
posted in one of the texts, so
Does anyone remember an item from it?
I know there was gold.
Thank anything else.
Let me see. I don't think I Control-C, Control-V in my character notes.
Dolly
No,
will
I-
hand over the sword and the silk.
Thank
'Cause-
you very much.
Say this genuinely is all I know about. So
Yeah, and I think Scrappy, you had the rest, right? We put it in your bag.
Well, it won't fit in his, but he only has a small bag of holding. His volume is
Okay.
very limited.
Okay, can we go back a little, rerun the clock a little bit? How we did that? Because we said we were gonna do it, and then we never actually did it. But obviously,
Yeah,
I-
you would have had
there.
to tell Dahlia.
Okay, do we want to rewind the clock and have this little discussion, or what? What do you guys think?
might
found it.
as well.
Good job, Micah. And flashback.
There it is.
Flashback. Did we find any stolen goods? Oh, thanks, Micah. Let me pin that real quick for myself.
Ironically, I just found that up
Uh,
above as well.
A fancy box, hunting banner, a lot of silver, good bit of gold, gems.
Why do I just have the name Loretta here?
The what?
I don't know. I just have a name Loretta
Loretta.
in my notes. It's just
Move
there.
on.
Anyways,
And then the 4 goblets.
So Dolly wasn't downstairs for long, so I imagine she's been rusting upstairs. So
Yeah, you were resting upstairs, and Scrap's bag does not hold everything.
what could we do with Scrap's bag? Because I'm assuming Scrap's kind of on the side of, yeah, we could probably use some of this.
Excuse me.
Scrap's bag.
Yep.
Can hold 200 pounds, and it has to be smaller than 5 foot length, but it only has a width of 4 inches.
So yeah, like only coins and gems would have fit in there.
I mean, pretty much everything could fit inside my lamp, especially. How big is the wooden chest, AJ?
A Dark Souls
Like, is
mimic?
it foot of the bed wooden chest or
A Dark
hide
Souls
under the
mimic?
bed? That's
So-
a decent sized chest.
yeah,
We could probably put all the items inside the fancy chest if we wanted to.
And just
for-
say that was in Yordrick's lantern. Cool, no need for a
Yeah.
flashback.
Well, it's more of a question of what will we...
Okay, the problem is if we do that, then everything's in there. If we need to take it out and give it to the guard, it's going to release everything, so...
Well, no, I would go in, grab whatever we wanted, and come back out with it. I don't have I can't just dump stuff out of my lantern like that. I physically go in there.
I'd say in order to make it more convincing to them that we found a few things even though we weren't successful.
I think we should give them the things that are very obviously recognizable, such as the chest and the banner.
I think that's fair.
And then just say we couldn't find whatever was in them, they must have moved them somewhere.
If they even ask about that.
We weren't even, I mean, we weren't even successful in apprehending them, so I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If all we got was basically their leftovers from like the last job, it wouldn't be surprising.
Then 3 of us are coming back really fucked up, so as far as I know, we just got our asses handed to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we don't look
hey,
great, so...
It's like, hey, at least you came back with something.
If they even care.
Yeah, just don't admit to anything. Just yeah, we got these, and give them the chest and the banner.
Okay.
Yeah, say as you take those out, he looks down at you. Is this everything that you recovered?
Dahlia, with us talking, did you say you were giving him the silk and the sword?
Yeah, I gave him the silk and the sword.
Yeah, and she was promptly thanked for it.
Yep, here you go.
Your honesty is appreciated.
Okay,
I
so
incite them.
Go ahead.
I want to know if they seem to have a way to detect whether or not we're giving them everything.
This will be very difficult for you to insight then.
Well, they seem to very obviously know that Dolly is giving
Sorry,
them everything
champ.
up.
Sorry, champ. A fucking 9? Nah.
Oh, so we also found a bear trap, a pumpkin, which was promptly smashed.
Any other stolen goods?
Dolly's just at the side looking confused.
They're willing to just let you right back in.
Not that I can think of. Of course, I was knocked out for most of it, so I don't really remember everything.
Difficult deception.
I did knock him out. That is true.
Yeah, that's true, but not everything you said was true. He does know exactly what that is, so... Difficult deception checks out, I guess.
Bardic.
Yeah, okay.
5?
Because the Roll20 is rigged. I remind everyone.
10. And for me, a natural 20. Glowing halberds now pointed at you. It is unwise to lie to the authorities. Hand it over.
You can search me. I have nothing.
Oh, they knew you were going to the lamp, so.
No, I thought we had that out for them.
That was very unclear to me.
Can I point something out?
Go ahead.
If Yordrick did go into the limp, he can't get more of it out.
Yeah, no, I can't do that again. I thought because that's what I said. I thought we discussed it at the house to give them the banner and
That is
chest.
what we discussed.
I can't go into the lantern more than once.
That's very fun for me to do because now looks at Yordrick. Do you have the stolen property?
Okay, what procs him to look at Yordrick?
You are all as a group. This place is saying does not have it. He's gonna ask each of you.
Yordrick just shows him his pack. I have my goods inside my pack with me.
Answer the question as it was asked. Do you have the stolen property?
I do not have any stolen property on me, no.
In your lamp counts as on you.
It is a separate plane, technically.
But it's a container you own, so I'm going to count it. So, over deception, please.
Okay.
Bardic.
Yeah. Well, spectacular.
I told you, Roll20 is rigged.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling recently.
Oh shit.
That's only 9. God said
That
9.
is a 19 for me.
Yeah. Kind of see where this is going at this point.
You will release it or be taken into custody.
Okay, I go into the lamp and I give him everything we found at the house. There you go.
They put their weapons down, right, and they write you a warning.
We continue to be poor, everybody.
That's fine. The guards will probably all either die or get unbrainwashed here in the next couple days, and we can just go get it back.
Finding the list was worth nothing.
Woo, meaningless mission!
Yay!
I
you
wouldn't say meaningless. We had a lot of character development.
Exactly.
No money!
You could have gotten money if people were left alive. You are brought inside, and you return to your inn. And Dahlia, for returning things willingly and not giving them trouble, your animal fees are waived for another week.
Okay.
Your honesty is rewarded.
I didn't say shit.
Good job, Scrap. You ain't no snitch.
It's ironic because it's like, it's not so much honesty, it's more ignorance.
Hey,
Ignorance is rewarded.
you still told the truth.
Out of curiosity, because it'd be really funny if she had been the one to lie. Ah, it wouldn't have mattered, man.
See? Rigged.
Not rigged, just none of you are.
Literally rigged.
He's
A
the best
3,
person at deception
1.
here.
No, a 3, a 1, a 5.
I don't
Scrap
know
roll
nothing
earlier,
about
a
any
9.
stolen goods.
Rigged. Rigged.
Rigged.
Fucking rigged.
Rigged.
These dice
Oh
are
my
loaded. I don't trust algorithms.
Well, we're never moving off of ETT, and I'll never let you use real dice in my life.
Ah, pain in my throat.
It's fine.
So-
Next time we'll do it on Foundry probably.
So, yeah, you guys are back in the city now. You are no longer the shit being out of you. Yordrick's no longer tired.
Well, that happened.
What just happened?
Vandalia, you witnessed these guys trying to lie to the authorities.
Why?
Yordrick, you could have just gone in there and maybe brought out most of it.
I feel like they would have just asked it again at that point.
How would
Yeah,
they have
probably would
fucking
have just asked again.
known? Brain dead, fucking brainwashed.
I don't know.
So we go back to the inn.
Yardrick, is it a full moon tonight?
AJ, is it a full moon tonight?
I don't know, you decide the weather.
Yeah,
The
you
moon
do
has-
control the weather.
The moon does not mean the weather. I'd like to
Yeah, it
point
does.
out again.
Plays a pretty big part in it, I think.
That's the sea.
To see which affects the weather, Micah.
Okay.
Rolled hat.
Anyways. No. No, Dahlia, it is not a full moon tonight. Why?
Because I wanted to go and check to see about that rumor with the fountain and a full moon. See if there's any whispers.
It'll be soon, but it's not tonight specifically.
Damn it.
Just a reminder of the curfew.
Would also be a good thing to remember. We can't really go out at night.
I'm gonna remind you of the curfew. But I'm also gonna try to steal goods.
Fucking hear anything from you. That was a lot of fucking money.
I don't even know how much money there was. How much did you give
lot.
back?
Enough to set us up, enough to buy like 2 whole courses, if not 3.
She turns
I like that
slowly
you-
to the rest
I
of you.
just love that.
Why the fuck did we come back here?
What? Hold on. Is that what he spends his money on? Obstacle course?
Yes,
Just more obstacles.
we have a problem. We have a
Peleus does not measure money in gold. He measures it in how many obstacle courses he can buy.
Look, I'll be cold dead in the ground before I start using fucking kilometers, okay?
Yeah! Fuck metrics.
How much do you think that's cost? You know, maybe 1, maybe 2 obstacle courses.
2 obstacle courses, yeah.
What? Maybe 3.
I should say it's a lot of fucking money. And
3 what? Pounds? Kilograms? Obstacle
Also-
courses?
I'm assuming we're back in our rooms in the
Yes.
tavern having this conversation.
Yes, you're having that conversation as you're just now the guy who measures in obstacle courses.
It's been established.
See, this is why I say crime doesn't pay. Because none of you can fucking do it.
None of them fucking know how to lie.
To be fair, you didn't lie very well either.
I wasn't the one trying to sell them on it. I wasn't holding on to the goods. Also, I'm fairly certain I could have at least tried to pull rank or something. I may not have quite a ton of reach out here, but there might at least be something I could have done. I don't know. Like you said, Yordrick needs to learn how to talk to people better. Or in this case, undead, mind-controlled monstrosities. Who knows?
Seems oddly specific.
It is
Yordrick,
rather specific.
you're gonna need to learn how to do the very biggest thing about running a business.
Hmm.
You gotta learn how to fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, you think it'd be much easier for him to do it with a stone face and all that.
Oh, because the emerald.
I make potions. If I lie about potions, I go to jail.
Just camera pans over to Yordrick. It's like Mount Rushmore carving of a turtle.
Yeah.
Potions qualify as a medical medium. If I lie about them, I get slapped with a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah, fair. I swear, when we finish this job, we are getting paid one way or the other.
And that's why that Membo guy was on the road.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't get me wrong. That was why Scrub was like, I'm gonna fucking test this shit before I do anything with it.
Yeah, part of me almost wishes I
isn't right here.
Part of me kind of wishes I would have sent you guys back to the guild hall with that shit. The other part of me is like, man, it's a good thing we turned it in. Because I'm going to be with you on this one, place. That's a lot of fucking money.
I know, that's what I was saying. I don't know why they were so suspicious of us either, considering we came back looking like shit. It's rather odd for guards to look at a bunch of people who went off bounty hunting, come back with no bounty, and to think, oh yes, surely they were successful in finding all of the stolen goods and should return them in due haste. That makes perfect bloody sense to me, doesn't it?
It'd been more funny if they actually just robbed us. They were the criminals all along.
Oh, they practically fucking did.
The criminals are who we met along the way.
I didn't really think about it with them being guards and all, but you're right. How did they know that?
Yeah, this is a good point. How did they know that? What was their suspicion based off of?
I don't know.
Not fucking all I could gather.
Have you seen Yordrick? Pretty shady.
Once again, pans over to realistic turtle face.
Photorealistic Yordrick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, when this is all over, I'm taking that back and I'm punching one of those guards in the nuts.
Do you think they still feel there if they're actual undead?
I will make sure they
Look.
do.
We don't know what they are. For all we know, they'll either go feral or or fall over on the spot if we take out the leader. I hope they don't go feral. That could be really bad for the townsfolk.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately a possibility, actually.
Well, look at that. Maybe you get to fulfill your wish after.
Oh, I'll make sure of it. Anyone who robs us like that is going to get something in return.
It's funny because it feels like robbery, but I know it's technically not robbery.
They held us at Spear Point and took a bunch of money from us. I'd call that robbery.
Glowing spear point.
They're just a bit more fanciful with it, with their uniforms.
Money that wasn't yours.
It could have been, AJ. It
Yeah,
could
it
have
wasn't
been.
there. It wasn't theirs
Wasn't
either.
theirs either. Yeah, technically it's still robbery.
Yeah.
Taking evidence of a crime?
How is it evidence? Oh, they stole stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fun fact, realize
They-
stolen money gets taken by the police till the trial's over.
I know, right? And then it probably just goes back to the
Yeah.
fucking government,
My question is, what trial? They didn't take down any notation on where it came from, who gave it to them, or what happened with it.
They didn't even ask us where we picked it up from. They didn't ask for a hideout. They didn't ask for anything.
They specifically said stolen shit, and if it's stolen, and they knew who you were hunting.
Yeah, but then we came back looking like this, and they were like, "Oh, they
And?
must have found everything."
Got it. We should start judging books by their covers.
Yeah, so then you would have assumed, oh, they weren't successful.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say, Dahlia turned stuff in when they asked. Yeah, you find anything while you're out there? You may not have brought back a person, but you bring back stuff. Cool, you brought back some. Is there more?
Oh, it's all Dahlia's fault.
Everything is, apparently.
We just keep blaming Dolly for all of our...
Dahlia, you got God on your side on this one.
No, you should lie to people.
Those are mad. I will say they did let you keep the bounty poster written, "Keep this, it's funny."
Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do.
I found it funny.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I like it better in Arabani a little bit than Illyria.
They cut thieves' hands off?
Oh, she ain't talking just for this.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I don't know. I like Illyria, the city, better than out here.
Yeah,
Never
that's
been to it.
fair. What?
Never been to Naraboni.
I thought you said Illyria. I was about to say, yes, the fuck you have.
I would certainly hope I've been to Illyria before.
I could say, where do you think we live?
You know, over there.
That direction.
Yeah, around over there. A few days walk.
Under the shiny dome.
It's going to have a pool now, I think.
Yeah, wait, we don't have fucking money. Okay, all shit that's happened, can we stop, like, purchasing things that is costing us shit?
I didn't purchase a pool.
No, you made one.
Didn't you contract
Exactly.
somebody?
Then who?
Didn't you contract your father to actually turn it into something? I know you made the crater.
Yeah, you made a crater strap. It had to be
You know-
made into a pool.
You know, pools are expensive, right? Even beyond just digging the whole part.
I don't know. I just think you guys are gonna be a lot better if you fall off that obstacle course into water instead of dirt.
It's on the obstacle course?
It's around it.
Remember he damaged some of the obstacle course with his bombs?
Dolly checks the orb of time.
The time is 3 p.m.
I am gonna go to the bookstore and walk off the idea of damaging the 450 gold piece obstacle course that I never even got to approve of in the first place.
Makes you feel any better? They tried to upsell me. And I said no.
She just turns around, she grabs you by the lapel.
It doesn't fucking help. But thank you.
She just lets go, turns around, and walks out.
Okay, so Dahlia's wandering through the streets. Does anyone else want to wander through the streets? Maybe do any sort of preparation before we do the dungeon next session?
Man, I wish we had some money to spend on like new supplies and stuff like that. That'd be really nice.
Yeah,
right
probably
now.
should have brought back bandits alive.
Well, you know, funny thing about that, I had no control over that situation, AJ.
Yeah, so, but your friends do. Police your people.
I can't police Broden rolling the D100.
No, you cannot.
I think we can all just agree that that whole situation was kind of fucked.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Not everything's a win. Sometimes you just lose.
well, let's check shops for prices and stuff, guys. Let's see what we can do.
Scott, do you want to go make some perfume, try to earn some money?
I mean, if he'll pay me, but it didn't seem like he'd be willing to pay me.
Oh, you asked?
I'll go inquire as to if he would be willing to pay me if I assisted in the shop, since I've shown my expertise.
Roll of intelligence-based persuasion.
I actually have proficiency in persuasion. Heck yeah. So I guess I'll roll an intelligence and add that's a lot. That's 22.
So, he does it. Oh, my friend, you look like shit. And you smell awful. As he starts spraying you with a citrus perfume.
Just like waving his head. It's just gonna cover it up. It's not gonna get rid of it.
Yes, but then I don't have to smell it for now. So, I mean, you've proven to be a good hand at this. I'll make you a deal, Mr. Rough and Tumble.
Okay.
I will get... it's a bit out there, but if you do well, helping me make these things, and because you are so interested, I will give you 2 healing potions per day that you help me, up to 3 days.
Okay. Healing potions he doesn't have to buy, so that's like 50 gold a day, so.
And they're aerosol-based. Like smelling salts.
No, I'm just imagining the scene from Pokemon where Brock sprays a Kangaskhan cup and it just screams.
Yeah. So, friend, I need you to make an alchemist tools check 3 times to see how many days you are of an actual health.
I imagine he would take a bath at some point.
Yes. So yeah, basically saying, how many days would you pause after 1?
That one's kind of bad.
Yeah, that one's bad. How many days do you guys want Scrap to do this?
I don't know. I
mean-
mean, honestly, him just making money is good for us.
Oh, he's being paid in potions.
Well, correction, getting potions is just good for us.
I mean, having more potions is good. We're going to be in there, and we're probably at most getting like a single short rest, so...
Yeah. I mean,
So full
We don't
3 days
really-
for him then?
yeah, maybe. I mean, we don't really have a timeline
Unless we're
for.
planning on, unless we're planning on leaving sooner than that.
I mean, they need 1 more day to get all their stuff back.
So go ahead, take the 3 then.
Reasonable.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a good thing we're not going anywhere today. Can't
No,
fucking
no,
roll.
That's better.
He fully passed twice.
Ain't doing shit with this rigged fucking dice bot.
He passed 2 out of 3. Shut the fuck up, slut.
I will not. I will
Dang.
never stop. I will always give shit to Roll20 dice bot.
Well, Scrap, you have 4 aerosolized healing potions. It was 12. This has been hard. You just had to not fuck up.
I also got some more practice with making the potions.
The perfumes, yes. So yes, this is seeming to go into a lull. So how about we just pick this up next week?
Yeah, it's fine.
So is there any difference for the aerosolized potions?
No. But now instead of picking how they taste, you get to pick how they smell.
Interesting. I assume they are in perfume bottles.
Yep, 1 spritz is a dose. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this rather low energy session. And tune in next week where hopefully we'll be back in business. Make sure to check out those Kickstarters I mentioned, stay out of the rain, and choose your role carefully.